The same way, a woman is and has been instructed by God, all right, to submit to her husband, not a man. The Bible did not say women submit to men. Then I realized that the Bible did not just tell me that I will meet a woman there that will become my woman. The Bible told me that I will only be respected and be submitted to when I find a wife. My wife will only be loved and feel loved when she finds a husband. So most of the people, most of the women come and ask us, Coach, how can I respect a man that is not providing? You are not respecting that man, and he's not providing because you did not find a husband. You found a man. And that's why, even in your statements, you are asking, how can I submit to a man who is not providing? You're not asking us, how can I submit to a husband? You are always referencing a man. The Bible does not tell us to submit, does not advise women or instruct women to submit to a man. It instructs women to submit to a husband. So, my question to you today, my sister, where you are seated, do you think the man in your life today, the guy you are dating today, the man you plan to get married to, do you think he's a husband? Do you think he's your husband? We are not submitting to boyfriends. We are not respecting boyfriends. We are submitting to husbands. We are not loving girlfriends. We are not providing and protecting girlfriends. We are providing to our wives. We are protecting our wives because that is what the Bible has said. He who finds a wife finds favor. He who finds a wife finds favor. And women, submit to your husbands. So a man who finds a wife finds favor. A woman that finds a husband submits to the husband, respects the husband. But we are here, a woman is choosing a man because a man has money. Is this money more than enough to make you a husband out of this man? You chose this man because he's handsome. Is his handsomeness more than enough to make him a husband for you? You are choosing this man because the man has got everything you are looking for. What is this everything you are looking for? The material things. He has got money, he's handsome, he's good in bed, he's working, he's a working class, he can provide whatever you ask for, but is he a husband? Is there anything in this man that make you feel like, you know what, I don't respect this guy? Most often, I always tell women this. A man has a vision. When you're still a young woman, when you're still at your home, when you're still with your parents, you have a vision as a lady. You have a vision to become a nurse. You have a vision to become a teacher. You have a vision to have children. You have a vision to become somebody in life. The moment you choose to leave your home and you find a man somewhere and you dedicate your life and your health to this man, I'll tell you one sign that tells you this is not your husband. The number one sign that will tell you that you are staying with a man that is not yours, when that man tells you not to do something, you argue with him. You don't see the impact, the importance of him telling you not to do what he's asking you not to do. For example, when you have a husband, I'm not talking about boyfriends and girlfriends here. We are not submitting or loving boyfriends and girlfriends. I'm talking about married couple, a man and a woman who are married couples, wife and a husband. The number one sign that will tell you that is not your husband is when your husband tells you that, hey, go and change that dress. It's not good on you. Then you feel that he is wrong. You feel that, no, I have to defend myself. My sister, this is a little bit controversial, And some people can, find a reason to start defending themselves again. The number one reason to tell you you are not having your husband as a woman is that moment when your husband corrects you and you feel he is always wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, you did not find a husband, you found a man. You are having a man in your life, you don't have a husband. Bible says, women submit to your husbands. And it also says that a man who finds a wife finds favor. The favor is this woman is going to get into your vision. He is going to submit to you. And submission that the Bible is talking about is not a woman going to kneel down in front of her husband. The submission that God is talking about through the Bible is not having fear towards your husband. It's not a matter of when your husband puts this AirPod here, you fear, you can't touch it. That's not submission. Submission is understanding the vision of your man, is leaving your home and going to a man's home and start taking and accepting the things that these men do. That is why you don't want to get married to a man that is doing something that you cannot do. That is why I love the Muslim culture. A Muslim will never marry a lady until she converts. Why are Muslims doing that? Because the Quran has told them that wives must submit to the man. That is what we call submission. Submission is not kneeling down. Submission in a marriage is a woman blending into the man's vision. And a man's vision is not that vision of becoming a rich man, is a vision of what he believes in. So my question that I always ask women who say, how will I submit to this man, yet he's not providing? My question to them is always this. It is not about provision. It's about the vision that that man has. What is his culture? What are the things he believes in? Where does he go? Is he drinking? If your husband is drinking alcohol and you are not drinking, that is not your husband. Submitting to your husband is agreeing to what he does, is being what he's doing. Is your husband is not loyal, he's cheating, that's not your husband. Because if he's cheating, you cheat. That's what we call submission. Submission is blending into this man's life. So my question is that, I've said, if he's cheating, you have to cheat. Is that the proper way? Is that the good thing to do for your life? No. Why? Because the only one thing you need to understand here is this is not the right man for you, because you cannot submit to him. If he's, let's say, he wants to build a home, what kind of a home he wants to build. But today, you find women advising men on what kind of home the man is supposed to build. See, you will see it as love, but in the near future, it will turn into something else.